Bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites. The four harmful organisms that barbers should be aware of, should be able to identify in the barbershop are bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. Now to answer your question, Waleed, ringworm is a fungi. Right? You should be able to identify those because we know if I see a ringworm, I should do what? What should I do? If I'm a barber and I'm doing the scalp analysis and I see a ringworm, what do I do? You tactfully refuse to perform service and you refer that they go see a physician. All right? Go see a professional that can give them some help with that. All right? What are my 3 levels of decontamination? What are my 3 levels of decontamination? Hicks. Cleaning. Disinfection. Sterilization. Cleaning, disinfection, and sterilization. What is cleaning?
Soap and water.
The mechanical process of scrubbing with soap and water. And what does cleaning achieve for me?
Taking some of the bacteria off there.
Come on, man. Cleaning will significantly reduce the number of pathogens on a surface, on a tool surface. Clean. What is disinfecting? Who can tell me?
Rid of most of the bacteria with using chemicals.
Okay, very good, Hector. Disinfection. Disinfection is a chemical process for use with non-porous items that uses specific products to destroy harmful organisms, except bacteria spores. What is our highest level of decontamination? Sterilization. All right, and sterilization achieves what? Kills everything, including spores. Sterilizes to kill all organisms, including spores. And in order to achieve it, you need special equipment like an autoclave machine. All right? The Environmental Protection Agency regulates the disinfectants that we use. Remember, what did I just say your disinfectant need to have on the label? An EPA registration number. That number means that it does what it says it does. It is registered by the EPA. It is tested and proven to be able to kill the organisms that it says it is effective against. That's how the EPA affects our industry. What is an SDS? What does SDS stand for? Come on. Got somebody on this side of the room. Safety data sheet. And what does our safety data sheet do for us? All right, so both state and federal law requires that manufacturers supply SDS for all chemical products manufactured and sold in the United States, right? They provide vital information about the product, the ingredients, proper storage and handling, exposure control, etc. Everything you need to know about that product, you're gonna find on an SDS. Now, we got a full list of all 16 categories on page 58 in our textbook. You guys wanna review that, right? We said that the 4 harmful organisms that barbers should be knowledgeable about are bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungi. Who can tell me what bacteria is? Who can tell me what bacteria is? Bacteria are single-cell organisms that exist everywhere, right? They can only be seen with the aid of a microscope. Some are harmful and some are harmless. Or beneficial, right? Some are harmful, some are harmless and beneficial. Who can tell me what bacteria, because that's your 2 classifications, harmful, harmless, right? What are they called? Pathogenic and non-pathogenic. Very good, Khalid. And what is non-pathogenic? Non-pathogenic is harmless or beneficial, right? They do not cause disease. They used to make yogurt, cheese, and some medicines, and they help the body break down food, protect against infection, and stimulate immune response. Is the pathogenic bacteria is the bacteria that causes disease and infection, right? When they invade the body. Pathogenic is harmful. They cause disease and infection when they invade the body. There are 3 classifications of pathogenic bacteria. All right? You have cocci, you have bacilli, and you have spirilla. They are all identified by their shapes. Cocci is round, bacilli is rod shaped, and spirilla is spiral or corkscrew shaped. Bacteria lives in 2 distinct phases, an active phase and an inactive phase. Active is when bacteria are growing and reproducing. And like you said, Khalid, anytime favorable conditions exist, bacteria can grow and reproduce because they live on their own. They need no host. They only need food, right? As long as they have food and warm, damp, dark, dirty places, they're going to continue to grow and multiply, right? And that's the active state, right? Now, again, when favorable conditions cease to exist for bacteria, they do one or 2 things. They either die or they go into what's called the inactive phase. In the inactive phase, they form spherical spores around them to protect them from disinfectants in any periods of famine. All right? Viruses. Who can tell me what a virus is? A virus is a submicroscopic particle that infects and resides in the cells of a biological organism. They replicate by taking over the host cell. So yeah, you're both are right. Viruses need hosts to live. They do not survive on their own. Fungi. What is fungi? Anybody? Single cell organisms that grow in irregular masses. Moles, mildew, yeast, ringworms, produce contagious disease such as ringworm, Tinea barbae, Barber's itch, Tinea capitis. So that word tinea, T-I-N-E-A, that's the technical term for ringworm. All right? Now, parasites, last but not least, parasites. What are parasites? Who can give me an example of a parasite? Parasites are organisms that grow, feed, or shelter on or inside another organism, a host, right? Without contributing anything to the survival of that organism. Parasites can be internal or external, which means they can live inside or outside, etc. And head lice is an example of a parasite that is common in barbershop.